everyone, this is Joseph with JN Unique Designs, back with you for a second video in regards to backgrounds and foil glitter, because I got some questions in my last video for you, so I wanted to come back and clarify a couple of things. So double-sided adhesive on the back of soft finish cardstock by Elizabeth Craft Designs. Els had showed this technique a while back, and what I've done is I've already pre-placed the tape on the back here, and what you want to do is be careful not to touch the tape to keep your oils from your hands. And I'm peeling off the release sheet. These release sheets are very valuable, so don't throw them away. This is just simple Gina K deco foil that I have in my stock here. Nothing fancy, but what I've done is I'll start putting it down on paper as such and start peeling back. As you can see, what happens is the foil gets transferred to the appropriate places. Nothing, it's very haphazard. As you can see, there's no rhyme or reason on what happens and when it happens. If you actually get the foil right onto the tape itself, the tape area, it's very easy to peel off. But if you get this plastic piece onto the tape, it becomes very difficult to peel off. So if you want to try to be careful and avoid that, I will tell you, see how easy it is to peel off compared to my last video I showed you. And when it comes to these center places, what I've done is I just place it a little bit in the center and peel off like that as such. Nothing too insanely crazy. Take some of that. You see how difficult it is if you're peeling off that. That's what I have done. I think that looks good. Then I'm going to go ahead and pull out my glitter tray. Take my glitter tray and take a piece of coffee filter. Lay my piece down on the coffee filter. And I'm using Bluebell glitter number 654 on this project. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. It is a very beautiful day in Colorado today. Once again, take some of that, knock some of that Bluebell off. Take some more on the, rotate the card. Place some more of this on here. And so what I'll do is I'll do that. Take my Bluebell glitter and place it back into my jar. Close the lid so I don't spill it everywhere. Take my piece of art here and I place it down into my Swiffer box or my glitter box here and start going in a circular motion around, just varnishing the glitter right into the paper. So very easy process. And then if you want the gold to show up more, which I will show you how I do it, is I normally like to get my piece of paper and rub it down, just pull it right across from a piece of Swiffer like that, and it makes the gold come out a little bit more, as you can see. So there's my piece. There's my little piece of art there. You're not wasting very much glitter, so I'll put my box away. And there's my background. You see how easy that background is? How fun that is? And look how simple it was to make. I made another one here just a little while ago. This is a green foil with some purple glitter. And basically it's the same process. But you know what the fun part about doing these projects is that I'm not going to use these as backgrounds, but I'm going to use these as florals. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to take that piece there. And I'm going to pull out a die set. Give me a second here to get my act together. I'm going to use this the new release from the Florals line from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Let's see what happens to it. Here it is. I'm going to use, I believe that's already there. Let's use this set. I have a couple of each sets just because I do a lot for Elizabeth Craft Designs with florals. So I'm going to use this die, which is Florals number 18, I believe. This is Florals number 18, correct. Florals number 18, this is how I keep all of my florals. Sorry, it's upside down, but I do Florals number 18 from Elizabeth Craft Designs. And that background that we just created, I'm going to create a card out of that. So pull in my die cut machine here. And I'm using a precision base plate because of the fact that I'm trying to cut through soft finish cardstock and the paper and the glitter, so it's a lot. So I'm just using a little bit more help by using the die cutting, the precision base plate on here. So line it up on your tray, as I have done here. If you've used a die cut machine before, this shouldn't be a question for you. But I am using a Sizzix Big Shot Fold Away as my die cut machine. If you're using any other type of machine, please just follow the instructions on how to die cut. Nothing, there's so many different types of machines out there, and if you don't follow their instructions, I highly recommend you do. So, perfect. These florals are gonna, this card is going to be beautiful. So, hopefully everyone's having a great day today, just having fun, crafting, doing whatever you're doing today. Oops, that piece didn't cut through. My bad. So, that piece and that piece. And that piece goes together. Those 5 goes together. I like to keep them in their respective grouping on the plates, just so it's easier to manipulate later. So that didn't get cut all the way through. What I need to do is I need to pull my die cut machine out again. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that that happened. So let's put that back on there. Quick run through of the die cut machine. Nothing. Pull that out. And since I actually have the die cut machine out, let's do this. Let's cut some stems while we're at it too. Some floral stems. Place those off to the side. I'm going to save this piece. I'm not going to throw it away because I'm going to use it for another project. But let's grab a piece of... I have a piece of green here somewhere. There we are. And I'm going to get some of the stems from the set. So give me a second to get some stems here. And pull 3 random stems out. Nothing in particular order. I'm going to go ahead and cut 3. The set itself, the die set itself only comes with 2 stems, but since I own 2 sets of it, I have the extra stems, in case you're wondering. Okay. It's not liking me right now because the paper is so thick on this thing. Okay, let's see here. That's that. I need to line it up better. Let's do this. There we go. Pull the stems out. Set my die cut machine off to the side. We should be fine here. Set my plate to the side. Die cutting machine to the side. Pull my stems out of here. Set that down there. I'm actually going to take some ink just to distress it a little bit, give it a little bit more character. And if you've watched my previous videos already, I told you that I've really fallen in love with these VersaFine Clairs. Great color, simple, very juicy, and I just like my mat here because my mat can just absorb this color with no questions. So I'll put a little bit of green there, a little bit of green there, just to give it a little bit of character. Add a little bit of green throughout the thing. There we go, perfect. Set my ink aside with its dauber. I'm going to take a piece of the Clorox wipe here, and I'll re-wet it with some water, nothing in particular, so I can wipe that off. Don't want to get contaminated with ink on the other projects. So, just as such, very simple. Set that aside, take my pieces back, place that there. I'm gonna pull in a piece of soft finish cardstock. This is 7.5 by 11. I've already placed that together. I'm gonna 7.5 by 3.5. I apologize. 7.5 by 3.5, not by 11. And what I'll do is I'll place some glue on the back of these stems here. What I actually like to do is I like to leave the glue off of the bud itself first, just so that I can line things up. And what I'll do is I'll place this down, leave that bud up, give it some more room, so I'm going to move it just a tad bit, and now I'll place that down as such. Take another bud, such here, some glue on there, place another bud just about maybe there. Yeah, that looks good. Place some more glue here. And we'll do one more that's higher, right about there. That sounds good. Just simple, very straightforward, nothing fancy. Let's go a little bit higher on that one. There we go. There's that. And then what I'll do is I'll take these pieces and I'll start forming them. So let's start off with the 5-piece here. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to create some sort of like a tulip looking floral. So I'm going to place this one up here first. You know, maybe that's good. I don't have any rhyme or reason on how I'm building these. I'm going to use the 5-piece down here actually, just to spread it out a little bit more so you can see more coloring in it. I have no rhyme or reason on how I'm building these. I just like to stick them down and go with the flow. And however they turn out, they turn out. Because that's the point of these florals. There's nothing realistic about them in the sense that they are, you use your imaginations and you have some fun. You just play with it and you build whatever you want to build with it. You don't have any specific instructions that you have to follow. That's what makes it so fun. If I wanted a blue flower, a blue and gold flower, I can create a blue and gold flower. I don't need permission from the creator and the designer to create blue and gold flowers. I just do whatever I want because that's ultimately my idea and my fantasy. So, such there. And maybe I'll place this right in the middle. Get my tweezers here. I'll place that down here, such. And then I'll peel this little bud back, place some glue on the back of the bud, and place it down, glue it down. Take my next piece of card here, next floral card, and let's go on this side today, this one now. Take that, peel that up just a tad bit. It's a little big, so I'm gonna go here. So again, no rhyme or reason on what I'm doing, but look how easy it is to use the foil and the glitter to create a card. So I really hope that you try this. I hope you take some time out of your day and try to make this card yourself because it is so much fun, to be honest with you. So let's do this one here. Els is on Elizabeth Craft Designs live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 noon. So if you haven't signed up yet, please join Elizabeth Craft Designs at 12 noon on Facebook and on YouTube, Elizabeth Craft Designs. Search for Elizabeth Craft Designs and you'll get some very fun, inspirational videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, along with the opportunity to win a $50 gift certificate to the Elizabeth Craft Design shops. That's where I get these florals from. Same technique there. I peel it off and I place that there. What I'll do next is I will take the next florals. What I should have done is I should have moved it down a little bit more now that I think about it. But the beauty of these, this type of card is that you do whatever you want. So we are going to do whatever we want. So that one's going to stick off the edge just a tad bit, but that's okay. Here, such. There's that. Put my glue away. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go ahead and trim the bottom of this card just a tad bit. I'm going to take my trimmer here, and I'm going to place this right up top here. Place it right into the trimmer, and I'm going to trim off to compensate for that extra piece that was sticking off the top that I didn't think about. It may be a little too much. It's only 1/2 inch actually. So what I'll do is I'll probably cut only to the stem here, just as such. And there we go. Now we have enough. Then what I'll do is I will take a banner from the book banner die set. And in the book banner die set, there's one particular die that I have become very fond of, which is this one here. And I'll take a piece of, this time I'm going to use my small die cut machine, which is a Sidekick here from Tim Holtz. And I will take a piece of soft finish cardstock, which I have just lying around somewhere here. Where'd it go? I'm telling you, it's a funny day for crafting for me, because I don't know where half of my stuff is, and I don't know where it's gone. There it is. Take my plate here, place my paper on top. I knew I had that piece just lying around ready to go, because that's already pre-planned, but you know how that goes. You can't find it. Once it disappears, it just disappears. So cut that off there. I have that piece already set. What I'll do next is I'll set this aside. And since my Sidekick machine is not very good at folding score lines, what I've done is I see the score lines already on there, and I'll just go ahead and take my scoreboard, and what I'll do is I have put a line through my board in black just so that I can see where the lines are. I'm going to score there, and I'll score there, just as such. Turn it over, and I can see the line here. You probably can't see it on camera, but it's very faint, so I'm just scoring it according to where the score marks are, just because that Sidekick is just so bad when it comes to scoring. So I'll just do that and fold that backwards, and you can see it kind of pops up as a banner. What I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and place a sentiment somewhere like that. From the let's see, what's a good one here? I'm gonna do, maybe I'll do a sentiment I have from where? Let's do Hello Sunshine. This is from the Smell the Flower stamp set from Elizabeth Craft Designs. And I'll just do something as simple as Hello Sunshine there. Place that on my little pad. I'm using ink on 3 ink. Place that, get that nice and juicy. And I'll pull this apart just so that it's easier for me to stamp on. Stamp it right in the middle here. Pardon the head. Hello Sunshine. There we go. Perfect. Set that aside. And what I'll do is I'm going to take some foam dots. And what I'll do with this, with the foam dots, is I will place it on the back rather than the front, because when the front is sticking back, what's going to happen is it'll be a lot nicer that way. Stick that back. As such. Peel this away. As such. I'm going to place this right in the middle here. Place it down like that. And then what I'll do is I'm going to take a couple of gems that I have in my stash here. Nothing, these are just little dewdrops that I've had in my stash of many different years. And I'll take some of those and place them out like that. I'll take some of my glue. add a little bit of pride, a little bit of a design here. 3, maybe 1 there. And that should do it. I don't want to add too many because it just blends out the color. I'll add that there. Maybe I'll add a teal one up here. Such. Add a yellow one maybe. And then I'll add another brown, maybe a blue. Let's just add a blue. Add a blue up here, such. And that glues it down. That finishes off the project. I think we do need one more up here. So I'll add a brown, or I'll add a yellow by itself up there. Add a yellow like that. And there you go. What I'll do is I'll put these gems back to its original cubby hole. I have a box here of different jewels that I've gotten from over the years. And so I can just keep it in an art bin, and we use them when I use them. There we go. I just wanted to share with you this project. Look how easy it is to use backgrounds, the background techniques to create that flower. Because if you look at this carefully, look how cool that looks. Look how neat the glitter and the gold looks on there. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great day, everyone. I look forward to seeing you again soon. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel to see more fun videos. I'm going to stand up here, so it may be a little louder. I want to show you what that glitter looks like, and I can see it from this angle a little bit better. You can see how that looks. So very simple, very easy project, and I hope you try it. Have a good day.